to check out hsn.com to see the entire collection of what's on offer. When I say that Mike and the team put together a star-studded lineup, I really mean it. We're about to do something that we do not do very often, a complete set of Susan B. Anthony dollars. You talk about desirable, this is a fabulous opportunity. Mike, I've never done this set with you before.
Extraordinarily difficult set to put together.
Okay.
Extraordinarily difficult. Everybody, I think, remembers the Susan B. Anthony dollar. I mean, it came out, it was the dollar that looks like a quarter.
Right, right.
And so, I mean, the United States government desperately wants us to use a dollar coin instead of a dollar bill. And the reason behind that is it would save us a fortune.
Right.
Because dollar bills last about 14 months and dollar coins will last for 20 years.
Right.
So they bring it out in 1979 to great fanfare. People reject it immediately.
Right.
They make it 79, 80, and 81. Okay. That's it. It was done very especially, you'll notice we have 3 uncirculated coins and a proof coin.
Okay.
As we do it today, there's usually a Philadelphia Mint and an SMint San Francisco.
Okay.
This is really the last series of US coins where they did a Philadelphia Mint, a Denver Mint, and a San Francisco Mint uncirculated, and a San Francisco Mint proof.
Okay.
So we have PDSS, PDSS, PDSS.
Right.
So that's what everybody is familiar with in the Susan B. Anthony collection. And if I was just selling that at my feature price of $149.95, it would be spectacular. They're all gem brilliant uncirculated.
Okay.
But the United States government, because by law they have to produce enough coins for circulation, after 18 years, the Treasury actually ran out of these silver dollars. Even as bad as they were, they gradually went away. They had to make one more year of them in 1999. They made a Philadelphia Mint, a Denver Mint, and then a Philadelphia minted proof coin. And so these 3 coins, these weren't in the mint sets, this wasn't in the proof set. So if you look at this coin right here, I have a nationally advertised catalog.
Yeah.
This coin is $39.95, $29.50, and $28.75. So you're basically about almost $90, you're actually over $90, $95 for these 3 coins. All these coins over here, for instance, if you look at the 1981s, I'm going to run right down here, $16.50, $16.50, $14, and $19. Okay. So basically, coin by coin, you're $300 if you would buy these individually. Right. We're $149, and I'm giving you the custom presentation box as well, and each and every coin is in its own individual airtight holder that you see with this as well. Now, if you'll notice that the set right here is 15 coins.
Right.
And as nature abhors a vacuum, so do I. And so we had this last little thing down here. So we just took a Susan B. Anthony a dollar, a 1979, and colorized it to fill that in there. So that's a nice little extra piece. By the way, these are like $8, $9, $10 out there in the marketplace by themselves. So we add that in. So now we're well over $300 plus, and of course that $300 doesn't count the fact that you get all of these as well. The key to this, 100% to me, it is absolutely positively complete, including the 1999 coins that the vast majority of Americans, the vast majority of even numismatists don't even know exist. Right. Because if you get a 1999 proof set, this coin's not even in it. Right. You get a 1999 mint set, this coin's not even in it. You get the last 3 S-minted uncirculated coins ever made by the United States government intended for circulation. Sure. So the nice part is you get the entire collection, every single solitary thing for $149.95.
And Mike's done all the work for us. His team have put it all together for us, so you don't have to piecemeal this. It's all there, the entire set, the complete set, and then even the bonus at the very end comes in the beautiful collector's case. And this is something special, because one of the things that I know has always been interesting, and you know, I said that we have an era coin lineup. We've got a wonderful showcase, only a few of each, but stories. There's always a story behind every coin presentation, and with this, understanding the reason and why it failed, right, Mike?
Right, and so then the next coin after this, year 2000, is the Sacagawea golden dollar.
There you go.
Okay, and so then they start the Sacagawea golden dollar, which has continued until today, and so what they did is, while it's still that same size, they made it a different color, so you can pick it out of your change in essence. Excuse me, and then and so that's what you have. So this is the last and only of its kind.
Oh boy.
The small-sized American silver-colored dollar is what you're going to have. Because prior to that, you had the Eisenhower dollars and then the Peace dollars and the Morgan silver dollars, those big chunks, you know, manhole cover coins. Now you have a reasonably sized coin, but it was too close to a quarter, and so they stopped it, and then they started doing it in the Sacagawea golden dollar, which they do in the manganese brass. It's very, you know, and they do that in the presidential dollars and all those other dollars. Now the innovation dollars that we'll talk about as well. And so you put all that together. So this set kind of fits right in the middle. This set is absolutely unique. This is a set that they did not make a whole lot of. And so to be able to get the entire set, particularly at a feature price and a coin by coin, and I was just looking at this, they actually in this catalog do sell the colorized coins, $21.
And that's our bonus.
Yeah, right. And so you add this right here, this is $110 for these 4 coins.
That's ridiculous.
$110 for these 4 coins. Add in the basically the box, which is $19.95, and these holders are 59 cents a piece. You add in the box and this row, you're $149. We'll give you what everybody else considers to be the complete Susan B. Anthony set for virtually a bonus, if you will. You know, is ultimately what it comes down to.
You can't talk about more compelling than that. Over $300 on a piece-by-piece case. You're getting it for less than half of that, as it were. So a fabulous opportunity. Final few dozen before this is sold out. In all the years working with Mike, I've never presented this before. It is something that's rare to bring all of them together. Gem Brilliant Uncirculated, a fabulous buy. Thank you for your orders. Use the FlexPay. It gets it home for $37.49. Still to come, the error coins are on the way. We want to talk about something that's coming up in a little bit, celebrating the American Legion